So let's go ahead and get started standing at the top of our mats, feet about hip width distance apart. Big inhale, arms reach all the way up over the head. Reach like you're trying to grow a little taller today. On your exhale, right hand down to the right side, left arm reaches up and over, find a side bend. While we're here, imagine you're in between two panes of glass, keeping both shoulders in line, pointing them forwards. On your next inhale, we switch sides. Left hand reaches down to left side body, right arm reaches up and over, this time opening up right side body. Beautiful. Breathing while you're there, yogis. One more breath in the side bend. Very nice. Big inhale, listen for the change. Both arms reach up. Big exhale, fold it forward, hinge at the hips, send the chest forward and down. Bend in the knees for starters, right? If you need the blocks, they are accessible. You can always bridge the gap between the hands and the floor with blocks. Relaxing here in the fold for 2 more deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more breath, let any tension slide off the back, relax the shoulders. Beautiful, very nice. From here, working into Malasana Yogi Squat. If you need a block under the boots, that's an option as well. Turn the toes out slightly. Send the hips down towards the heels, chest forward and through. From here, engage the core. Hands towards heart center, elbows inside of knees, sending them apart as much as feels good in the body at this point. Right, nice inner thigh opener, chest lifted, sinking hips down towards heels. But if they're not meeting the heels yet, you can always sit on a block instead as an option. One more breath. Beautiful, yogis. From here, let's work our way back to the forward fold. Exhale, straighten the legs, point the toes forward, relax the head down. This time, inhale to halfway lift on the blocks, or maybe fingertips on the mat, or the shins or the thighs, whatever feels most accessible. We're gonna add in a twist. I'm gonna use a block just to show you what it would look like. Right hand is gonna reach down towards the mat, block, or the ground. Maybe you can even make contact with the left foot if you need more depth. Left hand is gonna reach all the way up, finding a nice twist in our forward fold. Opening chest up to the left side of the room. If you feel like you need more, left hand can reach around and grab right inner thigh. Finding a bind. One more breath in your twist. Listen for the cue. Inhale lifts and opens the chest to the left side of the room. Beautiful. Exhale to release. Left hand comes back down to the block or the ground or the right foot this time. Right arm inhales to reach up, open up body to the right side of the room. Right, option to stay here, or if you need more, right hand can reach around for left inner thigh. Beautiful. Listen for the cue. Inhale opens chest to the right side of the room. Exhale, release both hands down to the mat, block off to the side, but close by. Beautiful, beautiful, very nice. On your next inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Back to where we started. Let's add a gentle back bend. Arms out to 90-degree angles, cactus arms, open the chest, send the hips forward, engage the glutes. Gentle back bend, nothing too deep, right? Take it easy. On your exhale, let's fold it forward, round the back, chin towards the chest, head down towards the ground, hands towards blocks or the mat. Very nice. Sun salutation. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step 1 foot back at a time. Let's find high plank. If you need a modified, then you bring the knees down to the mat if this feels like it's too much at this point in your practice. Very nice. When you're ready, we find our way to a low push-up position with the knees down if needed. Inhale forward through to your first cobra. Untuck the toes, drop the hips down, send the chest forward and through. Push down through the hands as much as feels good in the body at this point. We're going to stay in the cobra for 2 more deep breaths. If you feel like you have access to it, maybe you straighten the arms while relaxing the pelvis down towards the mat. And let's add some neck circles while we're here. 2 neck circles. First one, chin down to chest. Right ear to right shoulder. Chin up. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin back down to chest. Other side. Left ear, left shoulder. Chin up. Right ear to right shoulder. And chin down to chest. Beautiful. From here to child's pose we go. Hips back to heels. Big toes touch together. Relax the arms down. Relax the forehead down onto the mat, maybe onto a block. If the hips aren't touching the heels at this point, you can always place a block in between the hips and the heels to bridge that gap as well. If at any point you feel like you need a moment of rest, child's pose is always accessible. Feel free to pause the video at any time, take a child's pose, relax, and come back to the flow when you're ready. Beautiful job, yogis. When you're ready, inhale, hands and knees. Find all fours. Some cat-cows to wake up the spine. Big inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, send the chest forward and through, maybe gentle gaze up towards the sky. Big exhale, round it out, tuck the tailbone, gaze in towards the navel. Inhale, back forward and through to your cow. Exhale to your cat. Twice more. Once more. Inhale back to neutral. From here, let's open up the hips with some hip cars, right? Controlled articulate rotations of the hip to wake it up. From here, right knee goes directly out towards the right side of the room. I want you to flex the foot here. From there, we're going to try and donkey kick the heel up towards the sky above us. On your exhale, send that right knee all the way in and up towards the left shoulder. Then we reach our way all the way back out to the right side like we're a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. We're going to work our way all the way through one more time at your own pace. Right, just trying to get that ball and socket joint moving here. Beautiful. Last one. Trying to isolate it to the hip, right? Noticing if any other joints are trying to compensate for it. Very nice. When you're ready, relax that right knee down. We're going to do the same thing onto the other side. So from here, we flex the left foot, send that left knee all the way out to the left. Try and donkey kick the back up. Beautiful. Left knee reaches all the way in and up towards the right shoulder. Send it all the way back out, and we do it again. Very nice. Putting in some effort here. We've got our last 2. Your own pace. Last one. And send that left knee back down. Very nice. From here, downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips high, and the heels down towards the mat. If they're not touching right now, that's okay. Bend the knees as much as you need to if you feel like you're having a hard time in this position. Push the floor away, spread the fingers wide, send the chest through towards the thighs. Very nice. A big shoulder opener here, a big stretch and lengthen in the hamstrings. Downward facing dog. One more breath. Very nice, yogis. When you're ready, on your next inhale, we step the right leg all the way forward and through to the top of the mat. Drop the back knee down, untuck the back toes, send the hands towards the front thigh. If you need, blocks are always an option here when you're in your lunges for some support if you feel like you need it, if you feel like you need a nice lift here. Right, opening up the hip flexor here, sending the hips forward and down. Beautiful yogis. Very nice. When you're ready, the blocks can stay off to the side just in case you need them. We're going to work our way to half split from here. So sending the hips back. And I have to scooch my right heel a little bit farther forward when I'm transitioning from my lunge to my half split. So you might need to too. Just an observation. Beautiful. Again, you can use blocks here, right, if you feel like you need a lift. Sometimes that does feel nice. If it feels like it's a lot in the backs of the legs, I totally understand. Send the left hip slightly forward and the right hip back and in. So that way your hips are in one line from the side. Ideally, I only see one hip from the side, not both. Yes, one more breath. On this exhale, let's try and fold. Beautiful. Inhale, find that half lift again. Blocks can come off to the side. Bend that back knee forward and through. And from here, we step it back to downward facing dog, straight back to where we came from. Opposite side. Inhale, left leg forward and through. Back knee down. Hands can either come to the thigh or they can come to blocks. It's whatever feels best in the body at this point, right? Beautiful. And we work towards a half split from here. Ardha Hanumanasana in Sanskrit. Fun fact, splits are actually named after the Hanuman god in at least Indian scripture. He leapt across the world in service to his king as fast as he could, so he extended both legs all the way forwards and backwards to create as much space in every stride as possible. Hanuman is just a reminder that we can move through obstacles, right? And we can move through them efficiently, quickly. We can adapt to whatever it is that we're working towards. But whatever your goal is, leap towards it with as much, I guess, inspiration and excitement and eagerness as possible. On the last exhale, fold, fold. Beautiful. Inhale to the half lift. Bend back into the front knee. Find that lunge. And let's step it back to the downward facing dog. Very nice. From here, I want you to walk the hands back towards the feet, one at a time. Find a forward fold here. Inhale, roll all the way up. Reach the arms up overhead, big, long, tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you very much for joining me, yogis. I hope that this made you feel ready for your day, ready for your workout, whatever you were working towards or before with this practice. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Comment below if there's any new classes that you want to see from me soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Till next time, yogis.